Mark, this is your 10th season in Formula One. Does that seem like a long time to you?
It does, yeah, I think, but probably feels like about 5 or 6 years I've been in Formula One. I don't feel like I've been here for 10 years, but it goes quick, mate, doesn't it? I think that, yeah, some of the seasons I can hardly even remember what the hell happened, but yeah, it's a great journey. I think, you know, I've been lucky to work with some amazing people along the way. Obviously, some not so special, but most of them have been good people, and learned a tremendous amount. And yeah, it's great to be coming to this, you know, stage of my career. You know, it's not the start, but at this stage of my career, you know, working with some of the best people, and you know, the work we've done the last few years is it's great to be getting top results at this part of my career.
It's Red Bull on a charge. Mark Webber wins for the first time in 2010.
Fantastic, Mark. Fantastic. What a perfect weekend. You are untouchable.
Yes, I think last year undoubtedly was a key ingredient to me getting my my preparation right away from the track and make sure I'm fresh for when I need to be. And that's, you know, I don't get paid for riding my bike. I get paid for you know, driving my car, so I need to get that right.
And this is your 5th season with Red Bull Racing, which makes you the longest serving driver in the team's history, surpassing David Coulthard. Does that record mean anything to you, and do you think it means anything to the team?
It does. I think that it shows that we've been through a lot together. Obviously, when I first joined the team, you know, we're probably getting lapped by Michael. And that's why I mentioned last year in Budapest when I lapped him, I said, that feels good, boys, because, you know, you've got to reflect on the moments when you were going through the tough times as a team, and everyone's motivation sometimes is tested a lot, because sometimes it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, with the amount of effort and work you're putting in. So when you manage to then strike a bit of gold, if you like, with a new regulation, or have Adrian really lock onto something fresh, and I mean, I suppose for Adrian to really, you know, make his impact on the team, that was something which we're all waiting to see if that was going to happen, and his team of people, and ultimately it did, with some timing of regulation change and things like that. So been through a lot together, both ends of the scale emotionally, but generally unquestionably more positive than negative, no question about it. I think that we've done some pretty good stuff together, and you know, I even though all went before us last year, I think that you know, I've got a good relationship with Dietrich, and I wouldn't be here with 5 years, obviously, if he didn't like, I suppose, how I've done things. So I hope I can keep the team happy and obviously perform at a high level myself this year.
Mark Webber, you have won the Monaco Grand Prix. Brilliant drive. Well done.
Unbelievable, guys. Thanks very much. Brilliant. Unbelievable. 1, 2 in Monaco. You guys deserve every bit of this. The car was fantastic.
Do you feel that you've got more recognition at home here in Australia as a result of what happened last year?
Yes, I think that, yeah, hand in hand, obviously we know that, you know, media can be a pretty powerful thing, obviously, and yeah, if you're a little bit more recognised, that can happen, but, you know, it's not a huge deal. Obviously, I think the people certainly recognise me with Red Bull. I mean, we basically are together now. People think of Red Bull, think of me, or me and Red Bull together, so that's, you know, so that is something which has happened in the last few years as well.
Okay, and finally, 5th is your best score here so far. What would it mean to you to finish on the podium on Sunday?
It would be good. It's good. This is one of my last interviews, mate. So obviously I've been in this suit, I think, since 11 o'clock this morning. So I've tried to get out of it, but I haven't been able to. So it's been a busy. It's always a busy lead up for me here. But now we can focus on the racing. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in terms of so many questions for us as a team. But if we execute a clean race and a clean weekend, Red Bull Racing certainly can, you know, got the products and for sure the drivers to get a decent result. So I hope that I can get some champagne and start the season off with a good result in terms of points.